Hey guys, it's Nick here. Welcome back to more videos, I guess. I don't know. I can't think right now. So as I said a few days ago, Season 5 of Friendship is Magic is coming out in 4 weeks. 4 weeks from today, actually, which is actually really... Yes! That's what it is. It's just yes. So, of course, there's, trailers and all of that for Season 5, and we're about to get into that. Now, unless Gigi really wants us to do this whole thing, I'm putting this out now. I am doing it. I don't even care. I don't care. If Gigi wants us to do this, then it's his call, but... yeah, whatever. I am doing this because I really, really want to. So, let's do this. Alright, so the first thing is the... oh. Hold on. The first MLP US Entertainment Season 5 teaser up on the Friendship is Magic channel. 3, 2, 1, and go!
Welcome! You're going to see a lot of new and exciting characters this season, and first and foremost is Starlight Glimmer.
Oh!
I'm so pleased to have you here.
Our ponies are going to go
Starlight Glimmer, alright.
That she is running.
I know Smiles, and those smiles, they're just not right. Forget the smiles. Look at the cutie marks.
She has a very different world philosophy about friendship and what friendship means. In particular, what a cutie mark means. She doesn't necessarily believe that it's as positive a thing.
And Starlight Glimmer really thinks that when you're different from other people, if other people are better than you at something, it ruins a friendship.
Only way to be happy is if we're all equal.
She's created this utopian society in her mind that is all about everyone being equal. On the surface, everyone seems to be happy and smiling.
We're going to explore what her plans are for Equestria, how they may not be so good for everyone.
Yeah, right,
You'll
McCarthy.
finally understand what we're trying to accomplish.
One of the great things
Starlight?
about ponies, it's got this huge heritage with characters that are beloved. It's always fun to go back and look at those characters that we haven't explored yet and sort of see which ones
Gala?
make for some great
Are we
stories.
returning to the gala?
Announcing the Smooths!
Oh!
I think the episode that features Snooze is one of the funniest. I remember the Snooze taking over by just covering them.
The Smooths!
And I don't want to give anything away, but needless to say, it's going to be pretty exciting for
Oh
fans.
no!
I think our
And
100th
Discord
episode is
too!
really
Oh my
fun.
god!
You've seen recurring characters in the background that are going to get some time in the foreground.
Oh
You
god!
need to learn more about
Whoa!
Steve. You ever wondered about Well, guess what? We've been building and waiting a really long time.
Redacted
We're
statements?
finally going to have.
Technical difficulties? Spoilers! Screw you! At 11 a.m. Alright. 11 a.m. Eastern on a Saturday. I think I can do that. I can do that. I can actually do that. Okay. Oh no. Oh. Okay, other than spoilers at the end. Holy crap, are you kidding me? Okay, so first off, her name is not, Mayor Marks. It's Starlight Glimmer, whatever. Sounds a lot like Sunset Shimmer. So, I don't know. They're running out of names, I don't give a damn. But, yeah. So first off, Starlight Glimmer, whatever. So Starlight, now that we know, like, her intentions, I think with the intentions that she has of making a perfect society, you know that there's no such thing as a perfect society, right? There's always going to be something, up. There's always going to be something behind the scenes that just feels wrong to others. And knowing the trailer, we had that giant wall of cutie marks. Like, not the trailer that I just saw, but, like, one that I saw earlier. There's a wall of cutie marks. So maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe that's what's controlling them. Then again, it's like the whole factor of, well, maybe if blah 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 is happening, then we're not better than so-and-so. That's just like, wow. They are going to turn on her like crazy. Like, I don't even know. And that's probably why you saw them, you know, gray and all, with the equal sign cutie marks. Anyway, the other only big news thing is that the freaking Smooze is back. I'm gonna have to go back and actually react to the Smooze episode. I have heard of it so much. I've heard of people talk about it. Freaking, hold on. Freaking Bronyville. Every single time. They bring it up almost on the daily. Every single time. If I can just open up the picture. Yeah. These guys. These guys here. If I can, hold on. Yeah. These guys. These guys have brought it up so much that I'm like, yeah, maybe they have something against it. But, oh god, it's coming back, so... And then Discord's bringing it to the gala for some reason. I have no idea. So, that's something. But yeah, that's what I can get out of it. This is... this is crazy! April 4th at 11 a.m. Eastern. They're changing the time, which, you know, to an hour later than it usually is, which is pretty cool. Now it's like middle of the day. I can't even put it into any more words than that. It's just so perfect. Okay, moving on. We are going to do this one that popped up over on TV Guide. So let's do that one. 3, 2, 1, go. If it will play. And it's loading. It is. There we go.
And now, a special sneak peek of an all-new season of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic.
Yay!
Looks like it's time for a road trip.
Oh, here we go. Oh, you haven't seen this part yet. This is like, oh, never mind. This is the Comic-Con trailer, just the end of it. And fully animated. Random bridge for some reason. Okay.
An entire village with the same cutie mark? How can that be? I don't like it. I like it one bit.
Or maybe it...
Starlight?
Oh, it's edited down.
Visitors?
Okay, it's like edited
I
down.
don't know what's gonna come through that door.
Welcome!
This is regular old unicorn.
Pleased to have you here. When the rest of Equestria sees that a princess gave up her
Pinky.
cutie mark to join us, they'll finally understand what we're trying to accomplish.
Evil!
Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. All new season. Premieres Saturday, April 4th at 11. Only on Discovery Family.
Yeah! So that's that. Yeah, again, I mean, it's... Again, it's just like, there's so much that we have, you know, this one episode alone again, like, oh, there they come to this new land, which looks amazing, by the way. Even if it's like, you know, in the middle of nowhere, and it's just like Appaloosa, but even smaller than that. And Pinky, just Pinky in general in these things, it's just like, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. It's like, yes, Pinky, you have a sense of what is right and what is wrong. Thank you. Anyway, moving on. 30 more seconds, guys. This is it. The Season 5 premiere promo by Spaz DHN. Go.
Saturday, April 4th, on an all-new season of My Little Pony, the ponies are embarking on an epic adventure to the far reaches of Equestria and beyond. But they're in for a surprise.
An entire village with the same cutie mark? Be ready to fight. We don't know what's gonna come through that door.
Welcome! And no need to prove. Friendship still conquers all. Your cutie mark represents who you are. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. 2-part season premiere, Saturday, April 4th at 11. Only on Discovery Family.
Well, we know how it freaking ends. Everyone gets the cutie mark. You get a cutie mark. You get a cutie mark. You get a cutie mark. You all get cutie marks. Oprah! That's literally how the episode's gonna end. Just like, get on keywords left and right, blah, 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 you pay nothing! Okay. Alright. So, that is that. I promised you guys that I would answer the questions that came in, and surprisingly enough, there was only one person who did it. Keep commenting. Keep asking questions. I will answer them. I will answer them in other videos. I mean, I'm not even stopping at this one. Anything that has to do with Season 5, I will answer your questions like it is my job, alright? It is my... Okay. And here we go. Here are the comments that I got from the last video. Please do not play. Just don't play. Oh god, it's gonna play. Okay, pausing. And here we go. Comment section, go! Alright, so here we go, comics. Yeah, comics. No. Here we go, comment section. Okay, so what do you think will happen in the episode? Who's the villain? What's the motivation? How will the main six get out of the situation? Who will rescue them if they can't do it on their own? And how will they defeat the bad guy? I think, starting with this, I think what's going to happen in the premiere episode is... Well, the episode, as I've said, is called Cutie Markless. So what I think is going to happen is, of course, they, you know, have the whole scene in the castle. They get the map. They go to the random place via the train and bridge and all that. They see the town. You know, we have that whole thing from Comic-Con. You have all the scenes that I've just seen. From what I can tell, in this episode, they go to this place. The villain is, of course, the Starlight character, and her motivation, you know, we saw it in the first one. We saw it in the first, like, preview with Megan and Steven Davis, the guy who was getting cut off, blah blah blah, with the whole spoilers, whatnot. We saw that her motivation was, she wants to make everyone equal. She thinks that if one character has a certain key mark, then that means that they're better than, you know, someone else who has a different key mark. So, for instance, you know, if you have, like, a key mark of some sort of trophy or some sort of award or something that is really cool, and then you put that next to a character that has the key mark of, like, a plunger for, like, you know, yeah, you know, something like that. Or they have, or anything else. It's like anything that has like a normal job, like nothing out of the ordinary. Then it's like, well, the person who has the trophy is better than the one with the plunger, so they're more important, and they're better. But that's kind of bad. That ruins like friendships and all. So put them together, and let's just make one cutie mark for all, and it's the freaking equal sign cutie mark. For some reason. I don't know. I think the way they're going to get out of the situation is pretty much, they're going to, I guess it has to do with the wall. That's how they're going to beat, you know, Starlight. It has something to do with the wall, and their cue marks are going to get sucked into the wall, and then somehow Twilight, because, you know, Twilight's the main character, because everyone else is going to get theirs taken away. Twilight is going to find a way to get the cue marks back, take away the equal sign, bring back the regular, and, you know, defeat Starlight. I don't know if there's going to be a secondary party, but it's not, you know, impossible. Given what was concerned, and what you think could likely happen, and what you wish the show would do, a 26-episode summary of the season. Basically asking for 26 episode summaries. I can't. I seriously cannot. I cannot give you guys any summaries. I can only tell you a few things that I've learned from the fake summaries, and by fake summaries, I mean the ones that, you know, were quote-unquote leaked, but then again, you know, Jim Miller said that they were completely false. There's something that I learned from those. The major ones are that there are 3 overarching storylines. And they are basically this. The premiere storyline, this whole thing with the map, a finale storyline, and an intermediate storyline. The intermediate storyline is the Crusaders getting their cutie marks, which sounded awesome. Then again, having Apple Bloom be the last is kind of like, oh crap, like, she started this and she was the first, but then she got her cutie mark last. Damn. But yeah, so you have that. That's kind of that's kind of sad and horrible, but maybe at the end of the episode she would have gotten her cutie mark. I don't know. Then you have the season finale storyline. It's pretty much this. Luna gets a nightmare about falling star, and throughout the season they're looking into this falling star because, you can do that over multiple episodes instead of just one. And then the finale is this character comes in from that shooting star, falls to the ground, comes out of nowhere. I think the name was Sirius. I don't think Starlight was actually named, so obviously it's false. But to hear those kinds of storylines, those would have been amazing. Those would have been spectacular. And it could have, if it did it right, it could have rivaled the season 4 finale on how spectacular it was. And you guys will see that when Reaction Magic comes out with it, things like that. I don't know. If I get into contact with Gigi and he says that he needs this, I guess what I'm going to say now is, here's a little preview of what's to come from that episode. Bam! Oh wait, he probably hasn't done it yet. Okay, whatever. Anyway. Yeah, I guess the only reason that this guy's asking me is because he wants to put me in this little game. I'll try to do that, but I'll only do it when the episode titles have been announced officially. So for this, first episode, again, cutie markless. I think what's gonna happen is, they're going to go to this city. They're gonna find everyone with the equal sign cutie marks, and they're gonna get equal sign cutie marks as well. But then somehow it's all gonna turn around. Yeah. So. Whatever. Again, you can read the comments on the last video if you want to actually check it out yourself. Next question. What are some things that if the show did would make you mad at the writers? I'll be honest. I am a huge fan of Emily Larson stuff. Of course, Sonic Rain Boom, I love that episode because it got me hooked onto the show after what happened with Dave Polsky's, Feeling Pinky Keen. And then when the season 3 finale came in, it's like, oh my god, holy crap, yes, this is awesome and it's unheard of, but my god, is it not spectacular. When he wasn't in for season 4, I was like, oh my god, why is he not here? But then later on, bam, there he is, season 5, he's here again, and I can be happy. The only way that I've actually gotten mad at a writer is if they tell us something and they say this, but then the opposite is true. So, for instance, let me give you guys an example. In the Reactions from Magic thing for Three's a Crowd, I said that I was really mad at Megan McCarthy for telling us that Flash Century was not going to be in Season 4, but then Three's a Crowd comes in and he's here. I was so mad at her, and I've just been like, no, Megan, you were amazing, but now you're just, and I know I can't hate on a writer for one thing, but it's just like, ongoing struggle against Megan McCarthy. So yeah, the only way that I could actually get mad at a writer is if they say something on Twitter or Facebook, and then the opposite thing happens in the actual show. Do you think this episode will have lasting effects on the rest of the season, or will it just happen and be pushed aside? Meaning, will new characters get a better treatment than Cadence and Shining Armor, and will new plot elements go over better than the Keys and Box? Or will this be more like an event that happens and then those ponies and that location never return, kind of like the sea serpent from the pilot? Oh, how could you? Oh, come on, Stephen Magnet. You know what? I'm gonna call it. I think this area, because we have no idea what it's called yet. This area is going to be another Stephen Magnet. It is going to be another Stephen Magnet, but here's the only reason why. This is it's actually, I think it's more of like an Appaloosa thing. I don't know. My point is, what I'm trying to say here is, I think when the episode's over and done with, I think they're going to leave it be. The character is going to be gone. They're going to write her off. Starlight is no more. And maybe she's here for good. Maybe she's on the good side now. Maybe she's reformed. Like, not Discord reformed, but, like, actually turned to the good side and will never go to the dark side again. I think what's going to happen is, like, she may or may not come back. The town may or may not come back. They might do, like, a whole Crystal Empire thing with it and just bring it in every few episodes or so. Maybe they'll bring it back in Season 6 if they announce a Season 6. Who knows? But as of late, for Season 5 in general, it's not going to be a Crystal Empire, because the Crystal Empire was in Season 3 at the premiere, and also near the end. So I think it's going to be an Appaloosa where it just shows up, and then we never go back there again until later seasons. You know, it shows up in Season 1, and then is quote-unquote briefly, it briefly shows up in Episode 12 of Season 4. Pinky Pride. So, as for, you know, anything else from this, because it's the season premiere, obviously there are going to be a lot of things that are going to be, like, overarching storylines, with, you know, Cadence and Shining and the Keys in the Box. I think the new Keys in the Box is going to be the map. So the map in the middle of the castle is going to have lasting effects. It's going to be in more and more episodes. And I think I actually agree with the fake synopses thing that I was talking about earlier. That overarching storyline said that each character is basically going to, you know, go someplace on their own, and they're going to have this little adventure there, and basically it's going to be another type of Key episode, but somehow different. I don't know. But yeah, I would love to see that. That would be great, and I think that's probably what's going to happen. So yeah, there's going to be a new Keys and Box. It's going to be the map. There is going to be a new Stephen Magnet, and it's going to be this Starlight character. And there's going to be a new Appaloosa, which is this town. Anyway, next. Why can't we have the season start on April 1st? You know, if you want to blame anyone with the dates, you got to blame the person who thought that would be a great, you know, date to call it. Like, you can call this day whatever it is you want, but you have to remember that one day has to be for your specific birthday. Otherwise, you'll just be calling it like your birth whatever. It's like your birthday will be once every day. I don't know. But yeah, April 1st is actually going to be, I think it's going to be like, I'm trying to think here. It would be on Wednesday, right? Yeah, Wednesday. It would be on the Wednesday before the episode, so I don't know. Friendship is Magic episode in the middle of the season? I don't know. And then but then if they wanted to release it on April 1st, they had to wait like 2 or 3 years until it like comes around to that point. So, yeah, I don't think we could take like a 2-3 year break until the end of the series. And finally, what ponies do we want to see expanded upon, including the main 6, the supporting cast, and the background 6? Now, I have no idea what they mean. I have no idea what this person means by background 6. I'm going to guess it's like Lyra, Octavia, Vinyl, Doctor Who's, Bon Bon, Derpy, you know, those guys. And they're apparently the background 6, and everyone else is a background character. You know, I think with like character expansion, I think last season they did a lot of expanding on certain characters and their elements with the Key episodes. I think what's going to happen is there's going to be a bit more, you know, about, you know, other characters. I think the Crusaders are definitely going to have, like, more episodes on them, or at least I hope so. And who knows, maybe that whole thing about the Cutie Marks is actually going to be real for them. So, yay, Cutie Mark Crusaders actually get their Cutie Marks. And the Crusaders are supposedly dead. I don't know. But yeah. As for Main 6, you know, in Main 6 in general, anyway, I would love to see, like, more Twilight expansion. Because, you know, they expanded upon her, like, very, very quickly and briefly in Season 4. Like, I'm a princess now in the premiere. And then the finale. What the hell do I do? Like, what am I the frickin' princess of? And that's pretty much it. I think, you know, we were going to get some more description as to, like, oh, here's what being the Princess of Friendship means for her. Everyone else, I think, is going to get some more character development, but I'm not necessarily sure what kind of character development they're going to get. But, yeah. Supporting cast, I think there's going to be a lot of background characters getting some big, important roles. Of course, I really would love to see a bit more of the Cakes. Just, if they bring, they of course have to bring back the Cakes because, you know, Pinky episodes. But, you know, it's just other supporting characters. Gilda making a return, I don't know. The Smooths, freaking yes. Other than that, I don't know. I do know, though, that there is going to be, for the 100th episode of the show, there will be an entire episode dedicated to the background characters. So what that could mean, I have no idea. Be it everyone in the background talks, and the main 6 aren't actually here for the first time. Oh my god, minds exploding everywhere, what's going on? Derby gets her voice back, the Doctor's American. Octavia's American. All these different characters that you thought had certain things, and then Bonbon's got one, like, a different voice every frickin', like, 5 words or so. I don't know. I really don't. The only way that we will know for sure is if we wait a month. With that in mind, thank you guys for watching. And I hope this kind of cleared up a few things that you guys wanted me to explain to you guys. If you want to learn more, of course, go check out Equestria Daily. They'll have a lot of things on there. They actually have, like, they actually now put in a, I guess, a little thing where you can actually block out the Season 5 stuff so that you don't get spoiled like you just did. So yeah, keep checking on that because very soon they're probably going to post something new for Season 5. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway. I will see you guys, hopefully, for the Season 5 premiere in 4 weeks. If you guys don't see a video automatically, that means I'm on Reactions Are Magic and I'm doing it there, yeah, woo! Have not heard from Gigi yet if we're actually doing it or not, but whatever. Yeah, I think that's it. Later today, we are doing a Bristol County Bronies, so go subscribe to Bristol County Bronies so that when the episode is out, you guys can be the first to listen to it. Of course, we'll be recording for obvious reasons and doing that. If you guys want me to react to anything, let me know in the comments below. Also, if you have more questions about Season 5 that you would love for me to answer, please let me know. Comment down below. Anyway, guys, that is pretty much it for now. I'll see you guys later. And until then, see you, everybody.